Okay, so here we are with four different sorts of soda. We got Coke, Pepsi, Shasta, and Sam's Choice. They're all colas that more or less look the same in the cups, and some people think they can tell which one's which. So I know the number of each flavor, and nobody else does. And I don't know what order mine are in. So this will all be a surprise. I wrote the number for each one on the bottom of the cup. So as we take a drink, y'all will know what we're drinking. We don't need to drink the whole thing, just enough to taste it. And if we can't stand it, we don't have to finish it. So, everybody, try your first cup. That's cola. And now try your next one.
The first two taste the same.
This one's a touch sweeter.
They're all like really flat.
They all taste flat, yeah. I mean, I poured them about 10 minutes ago, but they shouldn't be flat yet.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Okay, so the last one tasted kind of bitter. But of course, you guys don't have them in the same order, or at least I don't think you do. I don't know. This one definitely tastes flat. I poured them all at the same time, so it hasn't had a chance to become flat. And this is definitely the sweetest one. So, I picked an attribute from each one that I wrote down. Since I don't drink cola, I don't have a clue which one would be which, but
I need another drink to wash it out.
oh, Mel thinks she knows.
I don't know, I think this one is. What are the two other brands besides Pepsi and Coke?
Shasta and Sam's Choice.
Never had Shasta.
Shasta is like one step above store brand, or maybe a half a step above store brand.
Looks like I wrote cake. I wrote Coke. Actually, no, I'm gonna change that. Probably totally wrong.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I think this one's Coke. And I'm gonna bet that this one's Pepsi, simply because these two are just nasty. Like, the one tastes flat, the other one tastes bitter. So
I don't know. Every time my grandma had Pepsi, it was always flat. I bet you wrote flat scams.
Sam. Well, Meg, you've got 3 written down, so by process of elimination, doesn't that make the other one
I
Coke?
know, but what was the other one?
Coke.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay, so let's find out the results.
So, do we lift it up? Are they on the bottom?
The number is on the bottom.
This is 2. This is
2.
1.
Okay, hold up a sec. Let me look. Oh yeah, go ahead and just write down the number. And then I'll go find out what these numbers are. And hopefully you can read my writing better than I can, because I wasn't sure what that said. Okay, oh, mine were in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Usually. Okay, we've got
So, wait, where's the number written? Oh, did you put them in order?
I did.
In a certain order?
Huh. Look at that.
Oh,
I got it right.
I didn't win
Ish.
at all.
Wait, so...
I got
Wait, I can't
Wait.
see it.
Wait. Look up. I wrote the wrong thing. No, I wrote Shams. I should have said Shasta. Okay, so.
I did that last time,
The
too.
great Pepsi fan got Shasta right. The great Shasta fan tasted Coke and wrote down Pepsi. I'm sorry, the great Pepsi fan. Okay, so you had 4 was Coke. You got that one right. 3 is Shasta. 1 is Sam's. And 2 was Pepsi. Okay, so you got Sam's right. You thought it tasted flat.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Shasta tasted flat, and I thought Sam's was bitter.
Mm-hmm.
Shasta you thought was Pepsi, and
Yeah, I
Pepsi
just
you thought was
switched it.
Shasta,
I know Coke.
Coke was
My
right.
Mom used to drink Coke all the time. So.
and you thought Coke. You thought Pepsi was Coke. You got Shasta
These-
right.
Both these were really flat. They didn't taste bubbly to me at all.
So there you have it. The big Pepsi fan thought the Coke was Pepsi. The one that doesn't drink colas of any kind got Pepsi right. Although honestly, I got Coke right too. I got Coke right because Coke was the best tasting one here. It was, and then not because I like Coke or anything, or because I have some thing, but I just assumed that the best tasting one would be one of the name brands. There were 2 that tasted tolerable, so I figured one was Coke, the other was Pepsi, and I just happened to get them right. The Coke was a little more fizzy, and the Pepsi was a little more sweet. The other 2, I just guessed were both probably the generic ones, and I didn't even take a guess as to which generic. I just wrote bitter for one and flat for the other. And guess what? They were generic. So.
And Coke, I just know because my mom used to drink it all the time. So.
Yeah, but she drank Diet Coke, right?
She drank Diet and.
So she drank Diet Coke, and yet you still recognized the Coke flavor with regular Coke.
Yeah.
Or you're just a lucky guesser.
I mean, she drank Diet and not Diet, so.
So there we have it. End verdict: Cola's nasty,
Yes.
and all the brands, even the generics, they're all nasty. But the name brand is minutely better, a little less bitter, a little less flat. So there we have it.
Yay!
Hope you guys enjoyed this. I didn't, but hey, have a good day.